What is going on, guys, and welcome back to another video. So today this is going to be a vlog style. I am in Thailand. You can probably tell. Looks a little bit different to Dubai. But anyway, so I've literally just moved here. This is my second day. I arrived yesterday pretty late. And as you can probably see with the title of this video, this is going to be the new home for the foreseeable. Now, I don't know how long I'm going to stay in Thailand at this moment in time. I don't know if I'm going to decide that it's not for me. It's definitely more of a trial. I've always loved this place, and I guess there's a few reasons that I'll go into in this video, but I've decided that I don't want to be in Dubai for the kind of full time at the moment. Now, I'll definitely be heading back to Dubai, and I have to be there for business reasons twice a year anyway, and I enjoy going back, of course, but we're going to see how we get on in a new place. Yeah, that's basically the goal. Now, I'm in Koh Samui, which is where I'll be living for this next. As I said, it's going to be about 4 months. Go back to the UK for summer, and then probably after that come back to Koh Samui again. And then by that point, I'll probably have a good idea in terms of if it's somewhere that I feel like I can, stay for the long run. Anyway, I would have probably left Dubai around May anyway, something like that, as soon as it started to get too hot. So, maybe this time I've just gone a little bit earlier than what I usually would have. And then by the time I get to the end of the year, we will see where things are at. But most likely I'll be back in Dubai again probably around October time, November time anyway. Dubai is always great that time of year. There's a lot of networking events and things on, so that'll be the goal. But anyway, so we'll go into some more reasoning around the move later on in this video, as it's probably going to be a bit of a long one, as I'm going to show you guys my new home that I'll be moving into today at about 2 o'clock, and I'll just take you through the villa. And yeah, basically just kind of go from there really. So at this moment in time, I'm staying in a hotel. So this hotel is absolutely unbelievable. My mum works in travel, so she's actually got me a really, really good rate to stay in this hotel. I would not have paid for this hotel if I had to pay for it, what the normal rate would be. This is like a £600 a night hotel, something crazy like that, depending on the room that you stay. Obviously, this has got like its own pool. It's got a amazing pool outside, it's got some sun lounges, it's got obviously the nice kind of settee and stuff over there. Bar, haven't used that yet, probably won't use that, to be honest, but it's pretty cool anyway. We've got a sick mirror, here we go. Always good to have an outdoor mirror, which is pretty cool. Toilet outside, which is the first I've seen for that. Actually, when I went to the Maldives, I'm pretty sure there was a kind of similar setup. And then we got an outdoor shower there as well, which, again, pretty sick. And literally, look at that. By chance, we are now experiencing some rain. It started to rain, and it is probably going to pour as well. I'd imagine so. But anyway, absolutely sick place. Obviously not the tidiest at the moment because I'm only here for a day, and I'm kind of already started to pack, ready to make the big move. So anyway, guys, I'm going to get my packing done. I'm going to chill for a little bit. I'm not moving into my new place until about 2 o'clock today, so I've got a little bit of time to kill. And then, yeah, I'll show you guys what the new pad looks like out here in Koh Samui. Yes, guys, so here's a little update. We're staying in this hotel for another night. Fortunately, there was a little bit of a problem with my move today, as the landlord has literally just messaged me. We messaged me about an hour ago, just saying there's been a bit of a mishap with the people that were meant to be moving out today, is they've gone to Koh Phangan and they thought they were moving out tomorrow, and now they can't move out today. It's actually not the landlord's fault. It sounds like it's the tenant's fault, or the people that are in there at the moment that have made the mistake. But obviously it's a bit of an inconvenience for myself, because an hour ago I didn't even know where I was going to go. I thought if the hotel can't have me, then I'm literally going to be stuck here. I'd have to obviously find another hotel before I can obviously now move in tomorrow, which is a little bit of a problem. But spoke to the hotel and they can have me for another night, which is really good. And the landlord is definitely making amends out of it, as he has offered to pay for tonight for me to stay here again in this 5-star hotel, which isn't the cheapest. So I'm actually alright with that, as there's worse places that I could be staying. And yeah, we're just gonna have to chill here for one more day and then get the move done tomorrow instead, and then yeah, go from there. So anyway, I'm going to get stuck into a little bit of work now. I'm probably going to find somewhere to chill. The weather's not the best today. It's a little bit cloudy out there, but I'll probably still go out and try and get a little bit of sun later on today. So just going to get stuck into a little bit of work, and yeah, we'll go from there. So we just got back from the gym. Really good session, actually. It was the smallest gym I've ever trained in my life. I couldn't even record in there, but got like a little pump done. Didn't train yesterday, so it's good to get back to it. And I've just had a nice dip in the pool. It's absolutely unbelievable, this pool. It's so nice. Such good temperature as well. Check this out. Unreal. because it's a little private pool as well. Just getting in my boxes makes it even better. Don't need to put a swim, don't need to waste some swim shorts to then only have to dry them afterwards. So anyway, this is just ridiculous. This, my private pool. Check this out. It's so nice out here. So yeah, just gonna chill. We've probably got about 40 minutes before I need to be out of here, and then I can check into my new place at about 2 o'clock. So we're gonna roll up there, meeting a lady there who's gonna transfer over the keys, and then yeah, we're gonna get moved in, guys, and I'll show you guys exactly what the pad looks like. It's a really, really cool place. It's very similar to where I stayed when I came in Koh Samui last time, similar area. And yeah, it's gonna be pretty sick. So we're gonna unpack today. It's a Sunday, so get unpacked. Haven't really got any work today or any calls, which is good. So get myself ready, and then yeah, we're in for a big week starting from tomorrow in the new environment. And if there's one thing that's gonna make the vlogging so much easier, it's the fact that we've just picked up a new camera as well. So got a DJI Pocket Osmo. I think that's the name of this camera. It's meant to be probably the best vlogging camera that you can get. And I just found that my old camera, which was, I can't even remember exactly, this actually decides that. Can't even remember the exact name. I am not a massive techie person. I think it was like a Sony SV1 or something like that. It was a good camera, but I found it was like very bulky, and I just wasn't really using it. I had to set up a microphone, which was a bit of a faff, and it was just this like resistance to vlog. Whereas this is so easy, just pick it up, hit the record button, and away we go. So I definitely think this is going to help as well, push the content out, and yeah, get the content flowing.
1 week later.
Yes, guys, so checking back in. Now, the last time that you would have seen me was actually over a week ago. I'm not gonna lie to you guys, there has been a lot of complications in the last week. So obviously I was in the hotel, I was then moving into my new villa. I got to my new villa, it was raining actually like it is today. It hasn't rained much over the last week, but basically I got there and it was really flooded. Like I was really shocked. I mean, it was raining at the time and apparently it was a bad storm here in Samui, but literally going into the apartment, so many complications I'm not going to get into, like kept getting moved around, moved later, then the tenants couldn't get out because there was so much rain, they couldn't get to the airport, the old tenants, and I was just getting so frustrated at this time. But anyway, I finally got to the villa that I was meant to move into, and as I said, I walked in, I wasn't very impressed. It didn't look like it was in the photos. The guy that showed me the villa had like nothing to say. You know, this wasn't the landlord, this was just the landlord's friend or whatever. He literally like 2 minutes and then was like, I gotta go pick my kids up, and just left me in this villa. And there was literally floods. I'm not even joking, I'm not being over dramatic. There was literally towels where all the water was coming in, completely sopping wet towels. And he was just like, yeah, no, the landlord was gonna say this to you about the situation. Developers are gonna come and sort it. I was like, bro, I've just moved into this villa. A new villa that I've paid, you know, fairly decent amount of money for, and you're telling me there's flooding in here. Like, that is not okay. It's not what I'm doing here. It's not why I moved to Thailand. So anyway, cut long story short, messaged the landlord, got a refund. I was like, look, I'm not living here, I'm out. And he actually did just revolute me the money straight back. To be fair to him, he was good about it, just gave me the money back, which was about 6 weeks worth of rent and a deposit, straight back in my account. And then the fun started to happen. So that night I then stayed at Matt's, which was totally cool. Me and Matt were actually living separately in Thailand, so we decided that we didn't need to live together anymore. Obviously we live together in Dubai, but we just decided we know we're gonna live our own separate lives. We're on an island, we can see each other whenever we want, but we just decided for actually living purposes, we don't need to live together. You know, we can both support ourselves. But anyway, stayed at Matt's that night. And then the next day, fortunately, I had an Airbnb that was already booked, that myself and Matt booked last year because we kind of knew that we were going to come to Samui, and luckily we had it to fall back on because we couldn't cancel it in time anyway. So basically I went and lived in that, and I stayed in there the last week. Now the reason why I haven't been vlogging since is because the place I stayed in just drained my soul. It wasn't a nice villa at all. I felt awful. I actually got to the stage where I was waking up in the morning, and I don't want to say I was feeling depressed, but I just wasn't feeling myself. I wasn't feeling inspired. I wasn't feeling motivated. It was a very old, very rundown villa. It didn't get good insulation, or good AC rather. I just felt like I was getting quite ill in the place actually. So I just did not feel like vlogging much or really creating much content. So that's basically what happened. And then literally every single morning I was just trying to find a new place. I was just looking on this Koh Samui Facebook groups and just constantly trying to find a new place and get out of the villa that obviously I was previously in. So anyway, that's what happened. And then I did a couple of viewings, and then by luck, the gods were there for me, and I fell upon the place that I'm currently in now, and I got this place sorted, put the money down. It was a little bit more expensive than what I was originally paying, but not that much more expensive. And considering the difference compared to what I originally moved into compared to what I'm living in now, it's like the conference versus the Premier League. Like, this place is absolutely insane. I feel so grateful to be able to live in a villa like this. And I feel like everything happens for a reason. And it kind of just all worked out, because if it hadn't been raining that day and then I'd obviously moved into that original place, I don't think I would have been as satisfied as what I am now, which is almost like having a bit of delayed gratification to then move to this place, which was kind of what happened because I didn't like the last villa that I was in. It's kind of all worked out, and I feel now, you know, very, very fulfilled. And, you know, waking up each day and being in this place it's just completely changed the game. And this is why environment is so important, guys. Don't cut yourself short. Don't, you know, try and save on certain things, because the mindset and the environment that you put yourself, it just makes such a difference. Like, I'm a different person already in the last few days from being in this place, and I just feel like I've just got myself back. My habits are back. You know, the real Chris is back again now. I feel like I've got so much more inspiration. My ideas are flowing, and I just feel like a much better business owner, coach, you know, person, everything. So I'm not going to show you guys the villa in this video because the video's already got quite long, and I want to save it for the next video because it's going to be an epic villa tour, and I'm going to show you exactly where I'm living in Koh Samui, right from the bottoms to where the car I'm driving, right from coming up into this villa, and then showing you guys exactly how this all looks. It's an absolutely amazing place. You can probably see slightly from obviously what I'm currently standing in right now. It's actually not the nicest of days today, so it's probably not a great day for a villa tour. It's been raining, it's a little bit hazy in the sky. You can see Koh Phangan from here, but I'm not going to show you guys the villa today. I'm going to keep you waiting, and in the next video we're going to run through that, and maybe run through a bit more as well about my kind of decision towards actually moving to Thailand, at least for the time being, and leaving Dubai, and maybe go into a little bit more about kind of how that came about too. But for now, guys, I'm going to leave it here. I hope you've enjoyed this video. Very kind of random in the end in terms of the way that it finished, and I kind of wish I did do a little bit more of the in-between when I was in the other villa, but I just, as I say, I just didn't feel myself. I didn't feel inspired, so I kind of just didn't want to pick this camera up and really talk, which is why I left it. But now I've kind of moved in here and I've settled in, I realized that I really, you know, I started out that video, I had to end it. I want to, every time I start something, you feel like you've got to end it, and that's exactly the reason as to why I wanted to get that video, you know, boxed off, and obviously here I am now just finishing things off for you guys. So I'm telling you now, the content is going to be pumping out so much better now I'm here in Thailand. Feel so much better, so many amazing ideas. I've ordered loads of gym equipment, which I'm going to put on this terrace, which I'll show you guys. You know, there's going to be tons of awesome, you know, videos and stuff coming to the channel, which I cannot wait for. But for now, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Make sure you smash the like button, make sure you subscribe for future videos, and I'll catch you in the next video.